Hello everyone, here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 on Hutan Pantai. Since last episode, I have been busy planting along with the hired workers here. We got all the soybeans planted here on fields 36, 39, and 77. Those fields are done. Also went ahead and got 45 and 43 done as well. Leased a planter to do that because I was like, you know what? Doesn't really make sense for us to buy a planter, I don't think, everyone. But it would be nice if we could keep some more planting going here. So I do have a second planter sitting over here. Exact same one as the one we have here. This is the, was it the Coon, right? Coon, whatever this thing is here. Some sort of, yeah, some sort of planter there. Looks like some sort of European model. Nothing you'd see in the States here, that's for sure. So, anyway, we just got the one, well, technically two fields left to plant here. I'm going to get you headed back to the farm here because we got to weed some of these fields here. So we're going to get you headed back. We're just going to unleash that planter here a minute, which is, let's see what's here. I can't remember where we do this again. Oh, you know what? No, that's right. We got to go to this screen. Right, vehicles. And, nope, that's finances. Vehicles, there we go. Where's the leased vehicle here? Leasing cost, there we go. That's the one. And we got to return it. Why Giants has, yeah, just don't even get me started on that one again. Anyway, cost us about $4,200 to lease that. I think that was probably worth it. I'm just get the planting done a little bit quicker there, hopefully. So wasn't too bad of a price there, I figured, for that. I thought about buying it, Evan, because something I have found out in the past, Evan, depending on how long you plan on leasing it, and I figured it wouldn't take too long to plant this field, so I figured it was probably okay. But depending on how long you're going to lease them, and sometimes you're better off just buying it, at least if you have the money for it, right? If you have the money to buy it, which we did, buy it and then just sell it when you're done, and it will cost you less that way than if you just, yeah, I know, right? It doesn't sound right, but that, unfortunately, Giants logic in the way it works, so. Anyway, we're going to get started planting here. We are set on sorghum. Perfect. Double check. That is sorghum, right? Better be sorghum. If it's not, oh well. So we're going to plant this field in sorghum here as well. Again, trying to kind of group the fields together. I have everyone. So, you know, all the fields up here, sorghum. All the fields down here, again, we're soybeans, right? And then, of course, we got barley. We got all the canola over here. Ooh, that does remind me, though. Speaking of planting, I do need to get the rice planter going here. I have done a grand total of one field so far. Yeah. Probably should have kept that moving a little better. Go. We'll see if we can see if we keep that moving a little better here this episode. Fortunately, it doesn't take too long to plant the rice here, so. Okay. Back to the tractor I was running. Yes. We'll have to get back to that here. And hopefully a few episodes when we start harvesting. Which actually is next episode? Might be next episode already, Evan, because, yeah, we finished planting this, Evan. We'll take care of the weeds. We'll have to double check, make sure all the fields are good, which I could probably do that now. Obviously, weed-wise, we won't be good yet until we get that done. But, yeah, check our fertilizer. Still annoyed by that field, Evan. Still annoyed by that. I don't know what the hired worker did, or in this case, didn't do, obviously, on that field, right? But something went wrong, Evan. We need the developer controls so we can just go in there and just, like, weeds, gone. But unfortunately, at least to my knowledge, that mod's not out yet anyway. Good old developer tools mod there. There are some other developer-ish tools out there, but I don't know if any of them are like as powerful as what the ones from Farming Simulator 22 was there. Again, the one from 22, I mean, you could do a lot of different stuff with that one. So yeah, hopefully we'll see that released here at some point. And I should have probably repaired this tractor. Wow, I did not realize this tractor was so low on the repair here. We're only going 5 miles an hour. I was just at the shop too, having filled up the planter here with seed and fertilizer, and wow, the fertilizer is like, where's the fertilizer going? Okay then. I think we're gonna have to like make a trip back to the shop here like soon, apparently. Can definitely tell one thing. I mean, I don't think we want to keep this planter any longer than we have to. Again, we were planter shop in their last episode. For those who remember, probably going to be looking at the Kinsey planter here. Yes, I know. I'd love to get the John Deere one, but the John Deere doesn't have fertilizer on it, which I never did. Did I check that? I forget here. Where's the Cedars here again? Cedars. Yeah, in fairness, it doesn't have any fertilizer set up on it, which, I mean, it could in real life. Just In the game, it does not. Sounds like something Giants would do, though, right, Evan? They'd put the fertilizer tanks on it, but then, no, it can't actually fertilize. Definitely should have repaired this. Wow, 3 mile an hour. This tractor, again, is... Actually, no, I don't think this tractor was too small for this planter, was it? I don't think so. Our other seeder, the Bednar, that is the one it is too small for, but this one it should not be. I'm assuming we can plant faster than 5 mile an hour, right? How fast can this planter, or how fast is it supposed to go? Where's the 6? Oh. Okay, so we're really not going much faster than, yeah, it's supposed to go 6, and we're going 5. Really? Our Bednar drill can plant, I think that was 10 or 12 miles an hour here, but this one can only go 6. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. A little bit backwards there, if you ask me. Again, most of your drills, usually about that 5-6 mile an hour mark at the most. And then your high-speed capable planters, which I don't know if this one, I mean, it's a newer one, right? So it should be. Wouldn't know why not, right? Should be capable of high speed. Which, again, getting you up in that, 10 to 12 mile an hour range. Depends on your ground as well, of course, Evan. If your ground is really bumpy, yeah, you probably still won't be hitting that 10 mile an hour. You'll be bouncing yourself out of your seat. Giving yourself concussions in the tractor there. Oh, and of course, we're working on the foggy field again, aren't we, Evan? How come I always end up with a foggy field? We should have counted the votes. I should have planted the other field there. I don't think there's much fog on 43 and, was it 43 and 45, I think that one is? Helper B has completed their task. That's probably the tractor that was headed to the farm there for the weeder. I think what we're going to do, we're just going to keep planting here. Then we're going to have to send this tractor to the shop here, and I'll try to remember to repair it. Hey, look at that. Now we're going 6 miles an hour. Try to remember to repair it here as well. And at least I'm assuming, is it the planter? The planter or the tractor? I don't know. I have to check. Either the planter or the tractor. Something's worn out here. We'll get that repaired, and then we'll have to fill it up on fertilizer here as well. Should probably look at getting this repaired here maybe too, but... Okay. Starting the next row here. I didn't even realize it, but the steering assist actually will start all the way up in that corner and bring us all the way around the field, won't it? Wow. Got gentle enough curves on this field here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't think we have to reactivate the steering assist at any point here until we get to the top corner of the field there. Or, yeah, that's pretty much a 90-degree turn right there, so... I'll have to maybe look at, actually bringing the truck down here so we can actually bring fertilizer up to this field here. Otherwise, we're going to be, to the shop. And we're empty. To the shop again. To the shop. Oh, my goodness. That's ridiculous. Looks like the seed, Evan. With the seed, we could probably plant this entire field here with the seed we have on the planter. I don't know where's the fertilizer stored here. No idea. Apparently, wherever the fertilizer is stored, Evan, there's definitely not very much of it, apparently. Because I think it looks like we got a tank there. I don't know what that particular tank is for. And then there's... Oh, there's the tanks back here. Okay. Which these, I would assume... Okay, so that's going to be fertilizer up on that tank there, I would assume. And then your seed is down in the small tanks. At least I would assume, anyway. One. I think what they need to do is have another tank over on this other side here or something. Yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous. think that was an option on the planter, wasn't it? Or was that, did it come stock? Nope, nope, never mind. I guess that does come stock. It comes stock with the fertilizer. Thought there was one here that, was it the Kinsey maybe that lets you add fertilizer? No, that comes stock on the Kinsey too. Okay. Okay, no idea. Oh, one of the planters had an option for it, but not this one apparently. Oh, come on now, tractor. It's only a little 8-row planter. It's ridiculous. Doesn't seem to me that we should be having any troubles pulling this here, but I don't know. That's just my opinion of one. Again, 8-row planter. Come on. Okay, I have my doubts if we have enough to make it all the way across this pass here. We'll see once here. 23 liters of fertilizer left, 11% there. Plenty of seed yet. Like I said, we'll finish or however far we make it, everyone. And then we'll send this tractor down to the shop there, top it back off on fertilizer. And while he's doing that, we're going to head up and get the weeder going there. Check and see how we're doing on planting the rice as well. Don't think we'll be done with another field yet, but once he is, we'll try to get him moved to the next field here again, get that rice planted as quickly as possible. And then, as I said, probably as early as maybe next episode, I think, Kevin. Again, we've got to finish planting. We'll have some soybeans to sell there in the month of July, which once we do that, again, we got to go buy a header for the combine. Got to make sure we do that, because otherwise that combine is not particularly useful. Oh, speaking of which, that combine disappears from here, too, once we buy it, isn't it? So I couldn't buy a second one if I wanted to. I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky and the header will show up here, too. Probably not, but wouldn't be bad if it did. There it is. Yeah, because not a cheap header. If we go with, where to go here? Here we go. The New Holland FD250 Flex Draper. Actually, I'll probably just go with the regular one here. Yeah, $144,000. We are out of fertilizer. Okay, great job. Go to the shop there, please. Okay, while he's doing that, let's get the Challenger set up here on the hoe. And we'll just work our way around here. The only fields that should need this here are the soybean and the sorghum fields. All the rest of the fields should be all set on this already. And I believe we kind of quickly checked that already, and it looks like we were good on that, so we actually want fieldwork mode here. And start job. Start job. Start job. No, come on. There we go. Start job. Anyone else notice, like with the when you do the target position, you click, 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 and it's like, come on now, take the position, take the rotation, and it doesn't want to do that sometimes. Am I the only one that's noticed that? And go. And go. Of course. As soon as he starts to get past them, that's when I'm like, really? Come on now. Oh well. Well, let's see how we're doing on the planting here. And then we'll go check and see if our tractor's at the shop here yet. Oh, wow. I did not think we'd be done. We are done. We are done already. Okay, apparently I missed that. Let's get to the next field here already. Wow. Okay, then. Wonder how long he's been done. Okay, next field shouldn't take very long as well. In fact, really all the fields up here are, like, yeah, really small, right? The only one that we have is, and I hesitate to even use the word decent size, that one, field 27, because it's really not that big either, right? Okay, we are not to the shop yet. We are close, though. We are close. Okay. Well, we'll just ride along here until we get to the shop. We're pretty close, like I said, so. Yep, see the shop right there. Get some fertilizer and some repairs here. I don't know if it's the tractor or the planter. Maybe both. Maybe both are worn out here. Doesn't seem like it should be because we haven't done that much planting. Like we planted these 3 fields here, but I didn't check the condition here either before we started. So the planter might have been fairly worn down already. Although again, that doesn't seem like it should be because we didn't do that much planting. Stop. Too far away. No, I want to stop. Stop. Really? How come I can't unhire you? That's weird. Well, okay, fine. At least you pulled up on the right spot. Fertilizer's full. Don't think there's any need to fill up the seed. Plenty of that. Let's see. Condition. Oh, actually, the seeder's actually pretty good. Seeder's pretty good. It is the tractor that is at fault. Okay, let's head back to the field, Evan, and we'll continue planting. Okay, and we are back at the field here. See if we can find out where we left off at here. Somewhere up here. I think that's been planted yet. I'll get this stuff folded out here while we're looking. A little further down yet. Oh, it's so hard to tell sometimes where you haven't planted to. Oh, right there. There we are. Giveaway, it was the tracks. All right, turn that back on, lower that down, turn on our steering, and away we go here again. We'll see once, get another pass and a half planted here before we're going to need more fertilizer. Like I said, now that we're all repaired of them, maybe I should look into just getting the truck up here, bring the fertilizer right up here, because, yeah, fertilizer, apparently it's going to go through it really quickly. Yep, definitely looking forward. Hopefully, next planting season, I would maybe look at getting a larger planter here. That's going to require a larger tractor, though, as well. Kind of look at that, right? Actually, speaking of larger tractor, this headline lasts a while here. If we go with a larger planter, how much larger of a tractor do we have? You know, doing the shopping before we actually have the money, right? Nothing wrong with that. We need a 350 horsepower tractor. Huh? Okay. I was looking at getting a 8R 280 up on. It's not probably quite 350 horsepower. Might have to look at bumping that model number up a few bumps there. 8R, of course, will go up to 410 horsepower. You know what? Probably make the most sense to start up here, wouldn't it? Assuming it's lined up for this edge of the field up here. Yep, looks like we're lined up for this edge, so we'll just plant this way and work our way down. And just a reminder here, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. Of course, as always, too, if you like the video, click that thumbs up icon there. Don't forget, too, if you'd like to join us on our multiplayer servers, multiplayer server information down below. If you'd like to just watch the multiplayer content, you can find that over on Twitch, RDAllen on Twitch. Link is down below for that as well. And on that note, let's head over to the comment section here in a moment. See what you folks had to say here for last episode. Always enjoy reading all your comments, so if you got something to say, throw it down below. Starting off here with Hetro. Hetro was saying, looking forward to the Michigan map to be released. I'm curious there, Hetro, which one in particular? Because I know back at Farming Simulator 22, there was, I think it was like 3 different Michigan maps that I recall. So curious on which one you're looking forward to. We'll have to see what's up. Maybe we'll have to play on a Michigan map here in 25 as well. You know, being from the great state of Michigan here, you know, good map to play on, right? Christopher was saying, a good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Johnny was saying the only difference between Case and New Holland is just the paint color. They both come off the same assembly line. I think there's a few aesthetic differences too, isn't there? I could be wrong on that. What does it show in the game? I thought there was a few like aesthetic differences here, like if a couple little, you know, like panel differences here between the New Holland and the Case. So is this the AF11? No, that is not the AF11. Where's the AF11? There it is, the AF11. The Case IHAF11. Versus the, and you know, obviously comparing to the game here, so I don't know how accurate it is comparing the game to say maybe what it is in real life, but yeah, it looks like there's a couple like just aesthetic differences here. As far as what's under the hood, I have no idea if that's all the same or not. But yeah, it would make sense for it to be again Case and New Holland are grouped together there. Again, the C&H group. JW thinks the license plate was getting stuck on the rock. Was that this planner? No, maybe was that the other? Was that the Ben-Nar? Whatever planner that was, I think it was the last episode we were using. Or was it the episode before? Yeah, we got stuck on something there. Possibly was the license plate. I'm not sure, but that was kind of a strange one. Tommy was saying, what are the horsepower requirements for a larger cultivator? That's a good question. Usually, and I haven't actually taken the time to look at them, but usually the cultivators like are pretty steep on their horsepower requirement, right? So we got the John Deere 980 at the moment, 110 horsepower. Let's see, we step it up to the, actually same width, 150 horsepower. 200, yeah. 4 meters wide of one, 4 meters, 240 horsepower. Like, what the heck? Why does that take so much horsepower? 240 horsepower for that little thing. Lemken, 5 meters, 180. That actually drops it down a little bit. 200 horsepower. Yeah, so if we wanted to upgrade cultivators, that one, 6 meters, 7, 8 meters. That's only 8 meters yet. Only 8.4 meters. We need 320 horsepower. If we step it up, yeah, okay, the super chisel here, 630 horsepower one, 630. Don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon. 400 for that. So yeah, any like the decent sized, 9 meters, 2.6. That's actually not too bad. 9 meters, I probably would go for that one. Yeah, 630 horsepower on the big one there. Oh my goodness. I didn't know there was anything that took that much horsepower. That's a little ridiculous. I mean, come on now, the John Deere, are they 60 foot? The 60 foot wide John Deere cultivators, usually you can pull those with a good 400 to 500. 500 probably better, but still. Tim was saying, nice video. Can you please do some spinach, peas, or green beans? Probably not until we have a harvester. That's going to be the whole stickler on that one. So spinach, peas, beans. Yeah, we need a harvester to do that. And that's, of course, a special harvester there. Let's see ones here again. Where are they? Yeah, right down here. Spinach, green beans, or peas. And unfortunately, they're all different harvesters, too, Evan. So, like, if I want to do spinach, Evan, $635,000. Want to do green beans? $500,000. Well, that's actually quite a bit cheaper. $500,000 still. $500,000. Or you want to do peas, $571,000. So, yeah, if I want to harvest those 3 crops, I got to spend like $2 million on harvesters. Like, oh my freaking goodness. I'm like, whoa. bumping the light key here. Oh, we're already down to 23% on the fertilizer. Well, you know what? And I should probably check and see once. Are we still planting rice yet, or do I need to move the planter here? Let's go check that a minute. Looks like that field is not done. He did the plastic, he just quit. I don't know why the hired workers do that sometimes. Make sure he's going to keep going, or she, in this case, is going to keep going here. Maybe just me, but she doesn't look particularly happy about it. Okay, back to planting. Probably would have been done on that field if we would have kept an eye on that. Hetero's asking, has anyone had a problem getting milk from cows? I've gone through 14 game days or 4 months, and I have less than 9,000 liters of milk. In Farming Simulator 22, for the same time, I got over 30,000 liters of milk. And I'm not getting anywhere or any manure in the same amount of time. He's not getting any manure. Okay. Using the straw with the manure pit close to the barn. I don't know if Giants have nerfed the dairy end, or is there a problem with the game? I haven't done any cows yet myself, Evan, so I can't answer that. Does seem like you should be getting manure, though, because if you've got the... if you're giving the cows straw, then you should be getting manure from that if the manure pit's close enough, which I believe it'll warn you if it's not, so... This is something I've always... and I've talked about this in the past, everyone. Like, the economics of doing cows. Does it make sense to do cows, Evan, or does it make more sense just to sell what you would give the cows, and like if you're going to give the cows hay and silage and all that stuff? Do you make more money just selling that stuff than you do giving it to the cows and then selling the milk? I know one of the last maps we played on in Farming Simulator 22, Evan, we could have made millions and millions and millions and many more millions if we would have sold all the silage and hay and all the stuff we were giving to the cows. Evan, if we would have sold it, we would have made tons more money. And part of this, of course, was, Evan, we bought... I don't remember if we bought baby cows or bought halfway in between ones. I don't remember again. I'm going to have to go back and look, but... we had to let the cows grow for how many months, feeding them and taking care of them and, so on and so forth before they even started making anything, right? So, yeah. For that Series 7, we never, ever even came close to paying off what we put into those cows. Never even came close. And we are out of fertilizer again. Yep, there we are. Okay. Well, then. I guess we'll just go down to the shop again. Doesn't take that long to get down to the shop. Otherwise, I got to bring the truck down here, get the truck loaded up, and that truck, it's not particularly quick either. It's probably a little faster than the tractor, maybe. Should just really sell this thing, to be honest. A little, yeah. Okay, well, anyway, Evan, that seems like probably a pretty good spot to wrap it up here for this episode anyway. We're going to drive down to the shop, like I said, get this tractor refilled here, bring it back, and continue planting here. We're probably a good half the way done with the field here, so might have to make one more trip after this one here yet to fill up with fertilizer. But again, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Let me know. What do you folks think? Is it, are you better off cows, or are you better off just, like, selling the silage? What makes you more money? I don't know. I'd be curious. Someone needs to, like, test this, right? Anyway, again, thanks for watching, and till next time.